What's up, YouTube? Breedomac here, bringing you guys another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. Before we get into the battle, if you guys could please Mac attack the hell out that like button, as your support is greatly appreciated. Now, looking at today's battle against Mike, I see he's running a pretty good team. He's got a couple lower tier guys, but that's fine. I'm not really sure what he's going to lead off with. He's got his team's sort of all over the place. No real clear lead-off guy, so I'm not 100% sure what he's going to do. So I figured my best bet is probably to lead off with my Fortress. And as you see, my team's mishmash too as well. My Terrakion and the Latias are the only OUs. It was basically thrown together at the last minute, so I'm not sure how well it's going to do, but we're going to find out. So going into this battle now, I figure I'm going to lead off with my Alcatraz, knowing that I can at least set up some sort of stealth rocks, especially because of the Salamence and the Gyarados. So that's why I'm leading off. He actually goes with the Drapion. I'm pretty sure I could easily wall whatever he wanted, but he goes for the Night Flash here, and that's not going to do much to me, so I go for the stealth rocks anyways. I knew I was always going to do that, so it's fine with me. So my rocks are up. I didn't see he had a Spinner or a Duff Fogger. Didn't notice one on his team. He actually now goes for the Toxic Spikes, which I'm completely okay with, because I'm just going to go for Spikes. I know he can't finish me off, so I'm just going to keep setting up here, setting up hazards, and I'm going to let him put up these Toxic Spikes, because you only get 2 layers up, so that's fine with me. He's got both his layers up now, so I'm going to actually Rapid Spin, get away those spikes, and I guess so now all his Toxic Spikes are off my side of my field, and I still have my Stealth Rocks and 1 layer of spikes on his side, and he's actually going to withdraw. I wasn't sure what he was going to do anyway, so I figured I had no fear in going for another layer of spikes, because I could always Rapid Spin on my next, but I guess he could have switched into this Cofagrigus to spin block me, but he didn't, so that's fine with me. So now I put up my other layer of spikes. I think that gives me 2 layers up, and I actually outspeed, so I'm going to go for my 3rd layer, because I'm still not 100% sure what he's going to do. So I figured I might as well get all my entry hazards up, and he's actually going to go for the Mean Look here, which is fine, because I can Volt Switch out. I know moves like that can take me out of the battle, even though he's got he's Mean Looked me in. And I'm gonna actually switch into my Blade here, because I know he's part Ghost, but he's gonna Willow, which that sucks for me, because it's gonna lower my attack on my Blade's physical. So I'm gonna SD here to put me at, I think would be at +1 now. I think he goes for the Hex, and like I said, I haven't seen much Cofagrigus around, so I didn't know what they run, and he's able to actually take me out in 2 turns, which I thought was actually pretty surprising. So that's fine. It sort of sucks, but there's not much I can do. I actually switched now into my Uncle Sai, my Alakazam. I'm gonna Mega Evolve here, and I'm gonna trace this Mummy, which is irrelevant. It's fine with me. I don't really care about that. And I'm actually gonna go for the Shadow Ball here. I thought it would easily take him out, but clearly he pretty much lives on 1 HP. And of course I get the Special Defense Fall, which is irrelevant because I have my hazard, so he's gonna faint anyways. He actually goes for the Willow, which is fine. I'm a special attacker, not a physical attacker, so it's not gonna lower my attack. It's gonna wear down my Alakazam. He protects just to get some burn damage off, I'm pretty sure. I guess I could have switched into something else, but I decided not to. I decided to see if I could just take care of this thing, and so I go for the Shadow Ball. So that's this Cofagrigus down. So it's one of his walls, and Annoyer's gone. So I'm pretty happy about that at this point. And he's actually going to go into his Umbreon here, and I do run the Dazzling Gleam over Focus Sash. Not Focus Sash, over Focus Blast. So I didn't think that I'd be able to take him out, so I decide here it'd be best to switch into my Terrakion, expecting some Tark type move, which he does. Goes for the Dark Pulse, So I'm actually going to get the justified boost, the attack boost. So now I'm +1. And I thought he'd switch out, so I predicted the Salamence or even the Gyarados to come out. That's why I went for the Rock Slide here. It does about, I don't know, a good half or so. And he goes for the Toxic just to wear down my Terrakion. And I'm okay with that, because he's more of a, comes in, attacks once, and he'll switch out. But I stay in, thinking he might want to switch at this point. But I figure at worst case, I'd take out another one of his walls. So that's his Umbreon gone as well. So that's a couple of his walls gone pretty early. So now he goes out to his Salamence, and it's going to be the Intimidate one. So now I'm going to be neutral. Yeah, I think it puts me back to neutral. And I still knew after Stealth Rocks that a Rock Slide would be able to one-shot it. So that's another reason why I stayed in, and I took more toxic damage. I could have switched, but I figured I might as well go for the one shot when I easily could. But he's actually going to go into his Sleeveon now and take the hazard entry damage. So I didn't think I could take him out at this point with a Rock Slide, and I figured, I don't know if he's the Hydro Voice, Moonblast, what he is. He clearly is the Moonblast. So I'm going to be, my Alcatraz is going to be able to eat that up pretty well. So I'm okay with that. I get the special attack drop, which really is irrelevant to me because he's not an attacker. He's a lead. So goes for the Draining Kiss, I guess, to get a couple HP back. Because I was always going to Volt Switch here because all my hazards are up. So I was just switching to take in a hit and to switch into something that I could hopefully one-shot this thing with. So I actually go back into my Alakazam. And I thought for sure that my Psyshock here would be easily able to take this thing out, but I guess he's running defensive and special defensive. He's running some investment, so he lives with a couple HP, so that blows again. Another one of his guys living with a couple HP, so he Moonblasts and he takes me out. I figure my Terrakion's probably my best bet at this point. He switches with such little HP. I'm surprised he actually did that instead of locking myself into something. So that's fine with me. He's going to faint when he switches in the next time. And this Drapion, he's going to take hazard entry damage. And I go for the Rock Slide because I knew it was my best option against everything he has left. And I miss. I guess I could have stayed in anyways and gone for the Rock Slide. I think it would have done a decent amount of damage, but it's moot now. But he goes for the Brick Break, I guess, because that's probably his best move against me. And so he's Brick Break, and then he Knights. He's just trying to get damage off of my Alcatraz, but I switch out because I want to switch into something that I can easily take this thing out with. And I go into my Latias at this point. And I was sort of expecting maybe the Sleeveon to come in, but I knew the entry hazards would take it out, so I was okay. But I will go for the D-Pulse, because I knew that I'd be able to take him out. So that's his Drapion. He goes into his Sleeveon now, and as you see, he falls right to the Stealth Rock damage, so that's his Sleeveon gone, so I'm okay with that. I think at this point that leaves him only with his Gyarados, and he's actually going to get the Intimidate off on my Latios, which is a special attacker, so I'm okay with that. And of course he's the Mega, so I know better than to go for the Psyshock. So I go straight for the Dragon Pulse here. I'm just trying to get damage off. I thought he would have gone for the D-Dance. If he's the D-Dance set, I thought he would have gone on the first one, like on the first turn. But he doesn't. He actually goes for the Ice Fang. I think he thought it would do more than that, but it actually doesn't. But I could have switched into something else, but I decided, well, what the hell, YOLO. Just get some more damage off on this Gyarados and leave it in so something else can come in and easily take it out. So another Ice Fang. He gets the crit. The crit didn't matter at all. It didn't bother me at all. I didn't really care. And now I'm actually going to go into my Grand Bull, which is actually a really weird set. It's a max attack, 124 defense, 132 speed, Basically, that puts him at the same speed as doubles a Azumarill, and so he doesn't hit as hard. But I figured it would be one of those things where I could easily. It'd be sort of a surprise Pokemon because most people run max HP, max attack Granbull, but I don't. So, anyways, that's I just play rough, take him out, and so that's GG to Mike. Hope you guys liked the battle, and if you guys could, please comment on the battle about maybe how I could make adjustments to this team to make it better, or if you just have any thoughts in general, or if you just want to give this video a thumbs up, that'd be great. Thanks, guys.